these stupid gray connectors, which aren't right. And, yeah. I have to take the, I guess, take the covers off and take the bulb out. And then unplug. If I want to get the whole harness out, that's what I have to do. So let me get started. I need to also disconnect it from up there. And originally the factory did not use dielectric grease in their connectors. Because this is a factory connector, there's no grease. They did use some stuff on that side of the connector to keep the water out. To keep it dry. But they didn't use anything on the inside like those guys do. Oh look, I have to punch those holes. So I think that's where the black wires for the ammeter need to go. And those holes are okay. Forward lamp harness, refurb. I got my end Packard 56 end back on. I hate these gray connectors. So here are the twin lock connectors. This is what I use for the harness connector. These guys. These are called twin lock. They just pop in. You have to look around for those. Get them here and there, but that's what they're called, twin lock connectors. I think these are 18 to 26 gauge for 18 to 26 gauge wire. They make them in different sizes, but these are 18 to 26, so these work pretty good. So I got my twin lock connectors on, and I think it came out pretty good. Here we go. So there's one. And there's the other one. So that is a $22 twin lock connector, and that's the other $22 twin lock connector. But seriously, these are 63 cents each. So I'm going to use one for the black with white tracer wire and that goes to the horn relay, and then one for the solid black that goes out to the terminal behind the battery. Okay, so the way this is supposed to go is the wire with the white tracer goes under the purple wire right here on this side, And then the solid black wire goes under the, I guess that's tan, the other side. So I'm going to, so the twin locks need to match. So that's how they need to go in. So I'm going to feed the wire through here and then pull it through. I'm not going to try to push the twin lock through there. I'm going to pull it down through this side. Okay, there it is. It's pulled through. It's under the purple wire, and it's the shorter length wire that goes to the horn relay. So I'm just going to push it down into place. Okay, there it is. There's your one side of the ammeter. Now I'm going to do the other side. Okay, I've got this wire pulled through. Just need to get this wire, this twin lock in place. And there's the other one. So I just need to wrap those wires into the harness and then connect them to the other ends. Okay, I got the harness taped up, and I used this harness tape. Works really good. Electrical tape does not work. It easily peels and it just makes a mess. Harness tape is definitely the way to go. It's not sticky, so don't let that scare you. But it wraps quite nicely. So I've got the two ammeter wires in their correct positions there. And I got them all taped in. And one terminates here at the horn relay. And this would be the wire with the white tracer. And its position is beneath the purple wire. And then the other solid black wire terminates here at the wire for the terminal just behind the battery. It's mounted to the radiator support. So I'll add that, I'll solder that onto, they crimp these together to use one connector. This is an original connector. So what I'm going to do is get some heat shrink tubing and solder it on, and it'll look good. I'll do the same thing with this one, and that's next. So I'm finishing up the forward lamp harness work. I added one of the ammeter leads to the terminal. This terminal is the one behind the battery. So I think normally these are crimped. 2 wires into one connector, an eyelet. But I've soldered it on the back, which is going to be fine. So now I'm going to add a little heat shrink. Okay, there you go. Now the heat shrink is on. So this is the wire end at the horn relay. So this would normally be the black wire with the white tracer. I'm just going to solder it on to the end of that terminal, and heat shrink won't reach around there, but I'll add it up to at least that point. So I've cleaned the wire end really good to accept solder, and get that soldered up. Okay, got that soldered on. And now I'm just going to add some heat shrink to it. All right. That's all there is to it. So this wiring harness is ready to go back in the car. All it took was adding 2 leads for the ammeter, and that was really the only addition. So when you buy a forward lamp harness for a warning light car, you're actually paying the same price as you would for a gauge car. The warning light car has 2 less wires, so you're paying for less material in a warning light car. So here are the grommets for the radiator support that the forward lamp harness runs through. So one is 1.5 inches and the other one is 1 inch, and all I did was just cut the centers out of these hole plugs. So this one go here, and this one go here. It is all back in, resting comfortably. Got new little grommets. That's 1.5 inch hole right there. And anyone over here, that's an inch. So I've got the, barely see it right there, and ammeter wire piggybacked onto that power wire, and you can't even see it over here. That is an aftermarket horn relay. My original horn relay crapped out, but you can see the battery wire, and it goes to the horn relay. Let's see if I can see it right there. There you go. There's the other wire that sort of piggybacked on to that wire, and that would be the black wire with the white tracer. So you can't even see it. I mean, you know,